This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're here ahead of Wilder Fury 2, 1 day to go now. With me, red hot amateur Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn, how are you first of all?
I'm feeling great, man. How are you?
Very good, thank you for asking. We'll come on to yourself, but let's talk about Wilder Fury. That's why we're all in this room right now. We just had the weigh-in there. Both men came in heavier. What did you take away from that?
Nothing really, but the 40-pound difference is something to look at. Especially being that Deontay Wilder is a smaller, fitter guy. I feel like he's going to have more speed than Fury. So it's that most definitely takes my interest for sure.
In terms of the fight itself, Tyson Fury's made it very clear he said he was going to come in heavier. He said he's looking for a more aggressive approach. He's trying to knock Deontay Wilder out. Do you believe him?
Yes, I honestly do believe him. Fighter to fighter, when you have a draw and then you get the second fight, you do want to go in there and really beat up your opponent to the fullest because you don't want to make it a draw anymore. You want to beat him clearly. So I do feel like he might take a little bit more chances, but I don't see the knockout coming from him.
You're one step away from the Tokyo Olympics now, right there in front of you. How big an incentive is that to know that just one final push and you're going to be there at the pinnacle of the amateurs?
Honestly, man, I was just thinking about this like 2 nights ago, man. I was nervous. I was thinking in my head, wow, it's really the Olympics is coming up. It's right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? And I just you just got to stay focused through the midst of it all, leading up to the Olympics. It's going to be a lot of interviews, a lot of talk about my opponents and stuff like that, how I'm going to do, if I'm going to be the next gold medalist and stuff like that. But you just got to be focused and do what you do. I've been doing what I do since last year for the Worlds in the Pan American Games. So I'm most definitely ready and experienced for enough to go to the Olympic Games and come back with a gold medal.
Now, we've never had you on the channel before, so I'd just like for you to tell us how it is you actually got involved in the boxing in the first place. What got you down at the gym and gave you that bug?
Right, I was always an athlete growing up. Me and my brothers Keyshawn and Kelvin Davis found out it was a gym up the street from our house, and our brothers took us to the gym. We was watching kids our age spar and stuff like that. Our first time see a kid spar, and we was just so engaged into it. We didn't know what was going on. We was just watching. And then eventually, like an hour went by, our brother asked us, did we want to sign up? And all 3 of us said yes, and the next day we started and never stopped.
How quickly did you know from when you started getting in the boxing gym that there was something special there?
Right, man. Actually, my first tournament in Kansas City, Missouri, I had 0 fights, 9 years old. It was a tournament, a world tournament, and I fought every day, and I made it to the finals, and I lost. And I was so heartbroken that I lost. I was so mad at myself. And one of my teammates, he was like 20 years old, 25 years old. He said, Keyshawn, man, you're going to be a world champion one day. I can see it in you already. And being that I was so heartbroken over a loss, that I made it to the championship, my first time fighting, I was thinking to myself afterwards, yeah, I think this sport is most definitely for me.
Now, for the UK fans watching this interview, it's probably the first time they've seen you. If you could you tell us what sort of style you take up as an amateur and what fighters you looked up to growing up as well?
Right. I grew up an aggressive fighter, real aggressive. I love to punch people in their face, let my hands go, hurt them. But as time went on, I started to be more a defensive fighter. So nowadays, you would see me fight on the defensive, especially in amateur boxing, the way we have to fight. You got to be on the defensive, great as well as offensive. But right now, my natural ability is most definitely offensive fighter and aggression.
What fighters did you look up to growing up, and what little bits did you take from them as well for your own game?
Right. I like to watch Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Sweet Pea, Sugar Ray Leonard. Out of all of them, I like they style. They how they carry themselves inside the ring and outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? They all had their own little flavor to them. And I like to watch all of them and learn from them, see how they talk, see how they go about things in and outside the ring, and just learn from them.
I appreciate you've got an Olympic Games to focus on, and you are one of the sort of hot favourites of the US team to go on and get a medal, so I know you won't want to get too far ahead of yourself. But do you think this could be your last Olympic cycle, so to speak? Is it on your mind to maybe go professional afterwards?
Yes, sir. I most definitely go professional after this. But the Davis Olympic run doesn't stop. My little brother, Keyshawn Davis, is going for that 2024 gold medal also. So after I'm done with this Olympics, y'all going to catch my other younger brother going for the next Olympics. So it doesn't stop for us here.
Now in England, the Olympians that are sort of getting ready to go to the same tournament as yourself, they've told me without revealing names, they're already getting approaches from sort of promoters, managers, etc. I guess it's the same thing for you.
Yes, sir, man. I got approaches from Bob, Arum, managers, promoters, and stuff like that. But like I said before, you just stay focused. You block all that out, and I focus on the big goal, winning that gold medal.
Well, Keyshawn, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck with qualifying and best of luck at the Olympic Games. One to keep an eye on.